Dadalhin mo to? Hindi.
Yun.
Ito.
Dadalhin.
Dadalhin mo?
Hindi. Hintayin ko lang yung magpapasa ng kontrata. Ay, thank you.
Patayin sa akin.
How you doing, AP? Good, man. How about you? I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff. Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game. They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light. Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. But hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game? How would we play for it? I'm all in. Good. This should be interesting. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Alder. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Dosunmu. Prophet is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Vucevic. And it's Buzelis at the power forward. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Drills it from outside. Williams has got the first points up on the board here for the Thunder.
Putang ina. Hello. 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 Yo, gumagana ba? Hello, hello. Yo, gumagana ba? Hello, hello. Okay. Hello, hello. Yo, gumagana ba? Yay! Hello, hello. Ito na. Hello, hello. Yo, gumagana ba? Yay! Hello, hello. Ito na. Hello, hello. Yo, gumagana ba?
It's so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
Here's the Prophet.
Oy!
Pinali.
To the right side.
Tinira.
It's good.
Bang!
And that's
Pucha ng
what he's
mo.
looking for.
Wow.
Draining the triple.
Now, here's Gilgis Alexander. Defense is right
Go,
there.
go, go. Defend.
Holmgren wide open. Trying to
Oh,
answer back,
shit.
but that three is off the mark. And so is Jones. Bring it up for the Chicago ball.
Ouch. Block. Rejection again.
Dort against Jones. Pass to Gilgis Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Gilgis Alexander takes the screen for Williams. 5 to shoot. Outside for Gilgis Alexander. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the middle. Here's Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgis Alexander. And the layup is good.
Magulang.
Ability to do damage inside and out. SGA is not going to miss that.
Jones, the best to the front. Uses the glass to finish the win.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Thunder have gone 2 for 4.
Nag-end.
From the field so far today. And a wide open look for Gilgis Alexander. Hands it from downtown. Gilgis Alexander's got it. His second basket of the night. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgis Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defenders to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in space.
Here's Holmgren after the main shot from the front. Dort finds Gilgis Alexander. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Bulls with the lead. Inside, here's Jones. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Gilgis Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with the rebound. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against Dallas. And it's good for 2. Buzelis has got 5 so far.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gilgis Alexander passes to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
To the inside. Here's the Prophet. Gilgis Alexander cover. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Jones, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got marked on that shot.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from the Prophet. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magic in OKC.
And here's Jones, following Ludor's three. Here's Vucevic, and he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting his shot at the post range.
Dort passes to Harden. Back to Dort. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Count it. Good. 7 points for Shea Gilgis Alexander. Chicago's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Vucevic is screen on Dort. Jones on his head. Sweet little float.
If the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's Oklahoma City after the Bulls pick up 2. And here's Gilgis Alexander outside. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. The Prophet passes to Vucevic. Here's the Prophet. The shot's good. The Prophet's got 8 points. Now, here's Gilgis Alexander. Last game, 26 points.
Come on. Oh, ay, shit. Naligaw.
Doesn't go either for Gilgis Alexander.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. He missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't take the ball, and you for sure don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Dort. After the miss from the Prophet. The epic counts.
Wow.
He has 5.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Garso comes in for Jen Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace Sutton for Gilgis Alexander. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Ruzella. Kevin Herter is checked in for Yosu. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Prophet, covered by Joe. A shot by the Prophet, no good.
And they come out with a 10 no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Smith against Williams. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his point production average, he's almost 8 points a game. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. The shot goes down and gets his game back to even.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's White. Scoreless thus far. Caruso against Herder. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play.
21-24.
Dagnold calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Wish I could get that sign down.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on this.
Bulls trail by 5. Isaiah Jones out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. It's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Jones. 11-point PY's last outing. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Pocket 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And the Bulls with another miss. The Thunder lead by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
This shot's it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hey guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Mavericks was terrific. Dropped in 36 points. And the energy he played with was amazing. Willing his way to a double-double. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, the one to keep you here tonight.
And David, he was in attack mode all long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Floats one up, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that. Effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on defense. You can get in your head at times.
The Prophet passes to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. Connects from 3-point range. Buzelis has got 8 points.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
A shot by the Prophet, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's Joe on the wing, defended by Jones. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. Jones, the pass to the bottom. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside. The Thunder lead by 5. Pass to Williams. And the foul called on Ayo Dosun. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Here's Gilgis Alexander. Now Holmgren fires for three. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lack of coverage that time.
A profit stolen by Dort. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Here's Gilgis Alexander. That will fall for his second bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them, and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game with the ball. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Gilgis Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's the Prophet driving to the basket. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Plays it up and takes it in. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Buzell. Here's the Prophet. A three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort finds Holmgren. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes. But on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Alex checked in for Gilgis Alexander. Then for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzell. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Now here's Williams. Pass to the Prophet. Now Collins. Smith the best to the Prophet. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. The Prophet's got 10 points. 1:49 left in the first half. Outspans from Williams. And that one's good. Caruso.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
There's White. The Thunder making the shot. A shot by the Prophet. No good.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Bulls trail by 11. Over in the corner, White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Prophet.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Chicago making a switch here. Herder's checked in. Now, here's Holmgren. Still scoreless.
Still scoreless.
Hartenstein with the screen on White. Caruso, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Hartenstein finds Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Williams passes to Caruso. Outside, George. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 11. Outside, Collins. Pass to the Prophet. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 12. Herter on the wing. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's. And that is a wrap. Now let's send it back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Trey Jones. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu against the Prophet in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Well, he had to win a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And Chicago has possession. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the Prophet. And he finishes nicely on the wing. The Prophet's got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hartenstein against Vucevic. Williams looking over the floor. Chicago grabs the miss. And we're about a minute and into the second half. Time now to tell our star reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude thrown by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bulls knocking down the three.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1-of-4 to start the half.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Now here's Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Back to Jones. Here's the Prophet. He's got 16. High, arcing shot. Back to Jones. Bruce, no one around him. And the Bulls, another three.
Yay!
Showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Pass to Holmgren. Nobody near Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 11 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes right now. It's a shootout.
Bulls trail by 6. Jones, the best to the Prophet. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, George. Driving in. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Chicago is on 2 of 3 when they finish outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Here's over George. And it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jones. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's all in by the Bulls. The Prophet's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to get back on track.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Cross contact on the shot. Play chance as he'll head to the line.
Never doubt that. SGA determined on the finish.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams goes in for Rosales. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Here's the Prophet. He's got 16. Now goes Sumu. Pass to the Prophet. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Collins kicks to Williams. There's Ball with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Caruso with the ball. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's the Prophet. Difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. No good on that one. Good D by Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, Williams found the penetration and then committed to the drive completely.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's the Prophet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous Alexander. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving basketball all game long, but also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. The team's willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
This is his first chance in the league.
Speak on 6-8 behind me.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Caruso in its small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. A shot by the Prophet, no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Bounce pass from Gilgis Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgis Alexander's got 13 points in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Buzelis. Launches it. And then drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from the Prophet.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Left side, Gilgis Alexander. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Outside. Vucevic setting the set for White. Pass to Dosunmu. Down low, the Prophet, and the layup's good off the glass. The Prophet's got 23 points.
And the defense not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Gilgis Alexander looking around. High quality look, and he sinks it. Gilgis Alexander's got 38 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Vucevic is screen on Caruso. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Caruso. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from the Prophet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Gilgis Alexander, and he gets that one
No,
off the front arm. Gilgis Alexander's got 40 points. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's the Prophet. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder lead by 5. Inside. And again, it's Gilgis Alexander's got 42 in the game. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to the Prophet. Off the mark, the three-point shot.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure to keep it.
Hindi yun makashoot, Gagi.
So far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And Gilgis Alexander throws
Hindi
it
yung
down.
mabantayan.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's the Prophet. The shot is good on the assist by Vucevic. That's 28 points for the Prophet.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And here's Gilgis Alexander outside.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to the Prophet. Back to White. Here's the Prophet. Gilgis Alexander covered. 4 on the clock. Here's the Prophet.
Putang ina, open yun eh.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. That's a foul call on the Prophet.
Hirap naman.
His first foul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones is checked in. And Montagno calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. back in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Dagnall talked to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgis Alexander kicks the door. Holmgren trains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Buzelis with the ball. Vucevic in the cut for Jones. Sinks the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Torch. And here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein passes to Williams. The wing jumper off target. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Jones. On the wing goes. That's him, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgis Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgis Alexander. And the call on the shot.
So slippery. Alexander makes great adjustments to do what he wants.
Gilgis Alexander hits them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Jones against Dort. Pass to the Prophet. Lets the 3 fly. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bounce pass for Williams. There's the triple. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taking 12 shots. Pass to Jones.
Ouch.
Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgis Alexander. Great tee that time from the Prophet. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Jones. And it goes for the 3rd time in 10 shots for him this game.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Oh, shit.
Gilgis Alexander kicks to Williams. Shoots over Dosunmu. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Chicago's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Back to Jones. Pass to Buzelis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a shot. Bulls trail by 5. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. Williams with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Into the Bulls, they're shooting here by 46% for the game. Gilgis Alexander with the steal. The 17-footer. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. And foul on the shot. So no chance at the line.
Ayoko na. I quit.